With equipment breakdown coverage from American Family Insurance, you can protect all the things that keep your dream home running, from sudden mechanical or electrical issues. Because this sound shouldn't mean... Contact your local agent or visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Refer to policy for equipment breakdown covered losses, deductible limitations, and exclusions. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
I do need to change my glasses because I am reading from my phone.
That's right.
So I need my old shits.
Change your shit, fool.
I'm glad you're running this one, though, so I just kind of fill in.
Yeah. It's been a while since we watched this piece of shit.
It has.
All right, here we go. So, yeah, they're banging in the pool. There's a fucking orgy going on in the pool. Gotta clean the pool.
Yeah. If the movie has any redeeming quality whatsoever, it's his fucking role.
Crapole.
Crapole.
This whole story is crapole. Well, howdy there, partners, and welcome to What the Suck podcast, the rootinest, tootinest, fucking shittinest fest podcast of them all. What's up, guys? This is Chris. Welcome to What the Suck, episode number... Fuck, I forgot.
15, I think.
Yes, episode number 15 of What the Suck. I'm your host, Chris. With me, as always, is James. Actually, in studio this time.
That's right. We together again,
We are
stirring up
back.
trouble.
Back
What's
in
up?
studio.
What's up, you hoes?
We're back in the saddle again. Yeah, guys, we are finally back in studio because, you know, things are starting to calm down a bit. You know, my baby's old enough to actually take visitors and all that bullshit. But yeah, so we're back in the saddle. We're here for episode 15. We are getting close to the end of the season.
Yes, we are. We're going to probably do a couple more. I think after this one and our next, I think we're at 20 episodes. We got one more to record after this.
Yep.
And then I think we might dig up two more for a total of maybe 22 for the season.
I think 22 is going to be good for
and then wrap it.
Yeah, and then we're gonna quit the show. We're done. We're saying fuck it. We're done with the show. It sucks. We're sick of watching this bullshit. So fuck you guys. We're done. Just kidding. We're not quitting.
Absolutely kidding. No, we gotta keep it coming. We'll probably revamp again. We're definitely gonna go back to the streaming style because we had too many high grade horror movies this year, and a lot of them were way too fucking long. Not doing that again.
No, we definitely missed the streaming aspect of it. On top of that, let's also remember we have the giveaway going on right now. We bought a set of DVDs and Blu-rays for the season, and we watched most of them before the whole COVID thing hit. We ended up having to not be able to watch them because there was just a DVD. Just
call some audibles and it just didn't work.
No.
It didn't work. You know, apart like that. It works better with this kind of stuff together. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and give away all 24.
Plus some extra stuff.
Yeah, like 12 or 13 of them were actually stuff that we bought, and the other 13 or so will be a fucking surprise.
Yeah, so to enter the giveaway, just give us a review on your favorite podcasting app or any podcasting app. You can do as many as you want. Just send us a screenshot of the review to What the Suck Podcast.
And y'all better step it up. Yeah, you better step it up.
And you will win all the movies in the pack for free, along with a couple of extra goodies that we'll throw in there. And then, so just do that again. And it's going all the way to the end of the season. So you've got a few more weeks left to get your reviews in.
Yes, we do. And we also want to thank our buddy Scott out there, big time listener. He's been giving us a ton of comments and reviews. He's done great.
Yeah.
He's smoking you fools. So you guys need to get on the horse.
Step your goddamn games up.
Step it up. Or he gonna win everything every time.
And you ain't getting shit.
That's right.
That's right.
But anyway, like I said, Chris said, we enjoy doing this. Yeah, we're joking. We're just going to do a couple more.
Sorry, I heard it anyway. I forgot to
that's
punch.
right. Yeah, I got the anyway buzzer. See, we're rusty at this shit.
Yep. So all right, episode 15, we're doing Kingdom Come. It's from 2014. And I didn't realize I don't have any of my goddamn shit up to talk about the movie, so hang on a sec.
See, this is called rusting.
Yeah, this is...
But that's why we like it. We just fucking wing it. It gives a shit.
And all this shit is staying in, so... Okay, so there's that. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Kingdom Come, like I said, 2014 horror movie. This is really hard to do. If you do like to search for it, you literally have to put in Kingdom Come horror movie because there are multiple Kingdom Come movies that are more religious themed.
Yes.
So those come up first. So if you don't put horror movie in, you will not be able to find it. Because it's 2014, a group of strangers who wake up in what appears to be an abandoned building, unable to remember how they got there.
Appears.
It appears to be an abandoned building.
It is fucking abandoned.
No,
that's okay.
There's creepy crawlies in there. They find themselves haunted by strange visions and are forced to face all the wrongs they have done in their lives. And yeah, so starring Rye Barrett, Camille Hollett-French, William Foley, Jason Martorino, Soroush Saeidi, Katie Uhlmann, Jo Karume, Chelsey Marie, Ellie O'Brien, and then a bunch of other people.
Not one fucking recognizable name in the entire bunch.
Nope.
Perfect.
Nope, not a single fucking thing.
Bunch of no names.
That's right. Now let's go with the cast and crew.
Why?
Or the crew, I should say. Directed by Greg A. Sager, written by Greg A. Sager and Geoff Hart and A.J. Williams. And then, goddamn, produced by 800 fucking people.
Literally, he's not bullshitting. There's like a list of like 30 motherfuckers here.
I'm not reading any of them.
You know, that's like one of those, like I said, it's another one of those scenarios like, I give $5 and here I got $7.50.
Yeah.
Here's a 20 spot, you know.
I do want to give a quick mention to the makeup department. Samantha Dox Tater, Michelle French, Kelsey Johnson, and Anthony Viu, because I did enjoy the special effects, the creatures in the film.
Yes.
They were pretty cool. They were original and pretty cool.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Makes up for the fact that Jim Carrey was the bad guy.
Yeah, or the Jim Carrey.
We'll get
light.
to that.
Jim Carrey light, yeah. So let's go over to Rotten Tomatoes, where this motherfucker has to turn the goddamn ad block off, you fucking bitch. There you go. All right, Tomato Meter. 0 critics reviewed this piece of shit. I wonder why.
I love when they give it a pass, man. That is so fucking hilarious.
But there are 50 ratings by the audience, by general people like you and me, and they give it a 15%.
Yipe.
That is like 6 people. six fucking people gave it a hold on, can we see those fucking... I want to see those 6 people that liked it. Hang on a sec. We're calling a fucking audible here because I want to see this shit. No, not found. Bullshit.
You got a 404 not found.
Fuck you. I want to see this shit. 2.2 out of 5. Fewer than 50 ratings. Where are the fucking... Oh, suck my dick. Damn it. It's like, I can't read them. I'm sorry. I wanted to read the 6 people that liked it. But apparently you can't.
That's how it works, though. Toward the end of the season, we always start coming unglued.
Yeah. So anyway, so we watched this. We'll get into that review later. But I also wanted to mention again, we have the Patreon, patreon.com. What the suck, all one word. We're coming up on the end of the season, but even when the season ends, we will continue to have extra bonus things that we're going to put only on Patreon.
Yep.
So if you want to hear the extra things in between the seasons, go to Patreon. We have a 1, 5, and 10 tiers, so super affordable for everybody. You get different things each tier, of course, but the 10 gets you everything that's going to happen and will happen and has happened with this show,
including the few bloopers that actually do not make it into the recording.
There's actually quite a bit, actually,
but
yeah,
most of it always usually stays because we just don't give a shit.
That's right.
You know, we just roll with it. We will have you know, since they're all the rage these days, we'll probably do some reaction videos, some shit.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that.
But when we react, we are harsh.
We are definitely doing that. And we're going to react to different things. So we're going to react to some paranormal shows.
Yep.
We're going to react to some music videos. We're going to react to all because my boy James here, he there's a lot of shit that he hasn't seen that I think he needs to see because it's funny to see his reaction. So we're gonna torch him for a bit. But it's all on Patreon. Go check it out. We're probably gonna do some interviews as well. There are a few people that I want to get lined up, but We'll see. But anyway, there's a lot of shit going on Patreon. Go check it out. In the meantime, like I said, we had that review. Just send us that contest. Give us a review, email it to us, a screenshot of it, and we'll get you into the contest to win all the movies that we bought for this fucking season.
That's right.
Holy shit. This movie had a budget of $3 million.
$3 million.
$3 million. I think it was fine. $3 million. It was shot in Canada, or London, Ontario, Canada, to be exact, and released 2014 in Australia first. So they got
Australia.
They were tortured first before we were, apparently.
Oh,
yeah. So anyway, all right. So let's go ahead and get to review for this movie, shall we, James?
I guess.
How the hell did all these people get here?
Does anyone remember anything?
I say we just split up, start looking for a way out. Someone must have seen or heard something.
What took you so long?
I heard screams.
Jesus!
Was it one of you? Something isn't right about this place.
Hello, Daddy.
Who is this?
My husband. Jason!
I've seen him.
You couldn't have seen him.
Look, you gotta trust me.
You want me to trust you when you say you've seen my dead husband?
Judgment Day is upon you.
It's okay. Don't cry.
Welcome to the kingdom.
So if you're confused by that sound trailer, then yeah, you're right. Have right to be, because that trailer doesn't tell you anything about what the fucking movie is about
Not one fucking thing.
at all. So
Yeah, a lot of extra cussing gonna happen tonight because we've been corked up for too long.
Oh
man,
yeah,
so.
for way too fucking long. So yeah, okay. So a couple things first. Has a short intro. Doesn't really show anything. Just a lot of broken glass CGI effects. I don't really get what it has to do with the movie, but it's fine. It's very short, which is great. I like it. I'm glad it's short.
Yes, short is good.
Yes. So yes. So then we have a guy who wakes up in a hospital, and he wakes up to find that or abandoned building, I guess I should say, abandoned building, and he finds a woman and a child locked up in the hospital with him. Who these people are, he has no idea because he's never met them before. But yeah, so then they hear a noise. They go investigate it, and they come across this woman in one of the rooms. And
Because you know how white people are.
Not the woman. They come across the kid. That's right. They come across the kid in the room. Yeah, white people they hear what noise.
You hear noise. Everybody else says, "Let's get the hell out of here, white people. Let's go check it out."
They're like, "Oh, that's peculiar. Let's go check it out." And they come across a little girl who is in there for some unknown reason as well. And then while they're in there, the guy gets knocked out. And when he gets knocked out, we get a series of flashbacks of him and his girlfriend in their car, and they get T-boned.
Now, let me warn you folks in advance. This movie, first of all, goes all over the fucking place.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Hardly anything is explained, so my man Chris going to try to hold together best he can. But
Yeah.
yes, it's a very difficult review on this one because, like I said, it doesn't really flow.
No.
Any particular story. Now, it starts to come together later, which we'll get to, but the first half of the movie, you're like, what in the blue fuck are we watching here?
Yeah, it's all over the fucking place.
It
Then
is.
He wakes up, and he finds he's in a room with a bunch of other fucking people, like a bunch of strangers.
Bunch of fucking knob gobblers.
Yeah, and they're all a bunch of knob. That's right, knob gobbler motherfuckers. So we got we got all the different casts. We got a child molester. We got a token black guy. We got the token ethnic guy. He's from
India
or something.
I think he's India. Yeah.
We get a dumb blonde, and we get a crackhead as well.
You get the full array of
they're all
typical, movie assholes.
Yeah, and so they're all talking, and they're all trying to figure out what the hell's going on here, and it's all boring. No one gives a shit because it's all dumb exposition. But then our first inkling is the blonde girl, who is a recovering drug addict, separates, because that's always a good idea. Separates from the group.
Yeah, people, abandoned building, dark, dangerous. Let me go in here by myself.
Let me go to the bathroom by myself.
Yep.
She goes into the bathroom, and while she's in there, she comes across this weird bum-looking person in one of the stalls who's shooting up. Now, I'm thinking this is one of the ghosts or whatever that's in the building, because I don't think he's real, but he offers her... No, he's definitely not real. He offers her a drug.
Yeah.
Or a needle, I'm supposed to say. And she's resistant at first, but then she ends up taking it, and so she goes in. Damn, that happens in less than 30 seconds? Fuck. And so she takes it, and it cuts away to the rest of the group in... Well, what's left, I guess, of the group in that room. The rest of them have all kind of gone out. They're all trying to figure out how to get the hell out of here. But while they're doing that, they hear a scream. So they go to investigate.
Eek!
Yeah, they go to investigate, and they get to the bathroom. And when they walk in, they see the blonde girl is at the bottom of the stall trying to hold on to it. And something is in there, and it pulls her away.
Yep.
In the stall. And that's the first kill, but it's off screen.
So don't count.
Don't fucking count.
Don't fucking count.
Already, this movie's a big fuck you.
Yes.
To you. And so, so then we get another scene, cut away to a scene in the room where the little girl is playing tic-tac-toe on the floor with the child molester, who just happens to be named Charles.
Checking.
Chester the molester.
That's it.
And they come back, and they get the girl away from him, and then they decide to go look for another way out. They come across some other dude. I don't know what his name is, but he's trying to find a way out too. This is the guy you said is Jim Carrey.
Well, you know how it is. Let's split up. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. So they come across Jim Carrey.
I don't think Jim showed up yet.
No, Jim's here. I just saw him right now. There.
That ain't him.
That's not him?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Not him.
Oh, there we go. So they come across a hallway that's packed with garbage. I mean, it is from floor to ceiling garbage.
Yeah, and what's funny is that they traveled down this hallway because they hear this low fucking growl, but yet instead of going the opposite direction, they go to it.
Yep, they go right to it. Of course,
they're going
again. That's peculiar. Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out. Yeah.
So while they're in there, they actually end up coming across one of the creatures, or at least part of the face of one of the creatures. You see it briefly. It scares them out of the garbage thing, and they take off. And then, yeah, that happens at 30 minutes 25 seconds in. You see the mouth of a creature, which looks kind of cool. You can't really see much of it, but it looks kind of cool.
That is right.
But then you get the scene where the molester, this new guy, who I think is the Jim Carrey dude, whatever.
That might be him.
Yeah, and then Rachel are trying to get out, and the guy's talking to him and asking him something, and then Rachel has a flashback and realizes that this particular dude molested her when she was younger.
Yes.
And freaks her the fuck out. And so she takes off, and then we get token black guy who is trying to look for a way out. He ends up in this caged area down in the basement,
and he's not gonna fall for the banana and tailpipe.
No, he's not.
That right now.
But this is where we get a twofer. So we'll actually get a threefer. So
yep.
While he's looking for a way out, this girl appears out of nowhere, butt ass naked, and we get at 35:30. We get our first RTs.
We score some RTs here, man.
And they're actually really nice.
Yep.
But we also get an RA.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's our first time we get a rescue ass.
Yeah.
It's not bad either. It's okay. See, there we go. RA right there. Boom.
Yep.
Booty all over the place. But this is where we find out that the black guy is a serial rapist and killer. And so this is the girl that he sees as one of the girls that he raped and killed. Then we get another set of RTs at 36:42. RTs number 2 come in. Then it's a second girl. Then a third girl comes in at 36.55, RT's number 3.
Yeah.
She's got really tiny ones though, so she's like, whatever. But they all surround him, butt-ass naked.
And he thinks he's going to get lucky. He's freaking out.
Well, he doesn't think he's going to get lucky. He's scared as shit because he recognizes all the women that he killed. These are all women he killed. So,
yep.
But this whole time we get a lot of RTs, a lot of RAs, so it's not bad. At least there's some eye candy.
And then we get a glorious on-screen.
Yes. The first on-screen kill we get is the guy at 38.25.
Yep.
The girls bend him down, turn into these weird-looking creatures, attack him for
Kill 1.
There we go.
And man, they smoked his ass and guts fly everywhere.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
it's
they're
pretty
ripping
great.
him to shreds.
Matter of fact, I have in my notes, bravo.
Bravissimo.
Good job. Yeah. Yeah. So then nothing really happens. We're fast forwarding to 48:44 because that's the next.
Because that's what we do. Because all the shit in between ain't worth a flying fuck.
That's like 10 minutes. 10 minutes of shit you don't care about. But then we get a scene with I don't think he's Indian. I think he's Arabic or something.
Okay.
Or Muslim. But he comes.
Well, he's an asshole. Who cares?
He comes into
Doesn't
this
matter
room.
what he is.
And he comes in this room and he's met with his daughter. And we get a flashback that he had apparently his daughter was suicidal and he didn't help her any. And she committed suicide. And so his guilt is over the fact that he didn't help her any. But then at 40, go ahead.
No, say go ahead.
Then
I'm with
at
you.
48:44, we get the first glimpse of the creatures. One of the creatures, a she-demon. And it's actually not a bad design.
No, it's not. It's actually very cool considering.
Yeah, it's very creepy. It's very simplistic. It's all done practical. It's not CGI bullshit.
I think that's about where $1 million went to those designs of those costumes.
I do want to say that I'm actually happy because finally the creature that they show on the cover of this artwork is actually
matches
in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah. How many times have we had it where the creature on the cover is badass? We get to the movie and it looks like a fucking it looks like a Muppet with mange.
That'll be a poll question underneath our post. When you listen to the episode, if you go underneath there, tell us how many times you've ever watched a movie where the monster on the cover is not in the fucking movie.
Yeah, put that on the Facebook page and the Instagram,
I will,
and the Twitter. So yeah, so we get the site. We get a glimpse of all the different demons that are in there, and they are playing on his guilt, and they force him to attempt to hang himself. But when he does, when he goes to hang himself, the chair that he's on and the rope thing disappear. And so I guess it's saying that he's alleviated his guilt.
Yes. In other words, they wanted to push him to see if he was willing to do it. And I guess the electrical cabling that he was going to use to hang himself, the conduit, just vanishes and he does a face plant and everything's gone.
Yeah.
So it's a big fat nothing scene.
Nothing.
It's more of a drama build than it is anything else, and then just nothing happens.
Exactly. Until
No
we get
death.
to 53:04, where we have the main guy, the main girl, and little girl are being attacked by this creature through a boarded up window. And what's kind of cool is that the girl is not completely helpless. She takes the guy is helpless because he's sitting there being held by this demon.
Yep.
On the window, and he's a useless piece of shit. But then the girl, she grabs a pipe and shoves it down the fucking demon's throat.
She deep throats that motherfucker.
Kills that motherfucker. So I'm like, bravo, good job, girl. Yeah. So I am not gonna. I'm gonna count that. Let's count that.
Kill 2.
Because it's a cool kill.
Dead demon and got meat hanging off of the pipe.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
I like that, though.
It's pretty awesome.
Pulls
yeah.
the pipe out of its mouth, and there's meat and shit hanging all off the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah, very cool. So then we fast forward to 54.
Isn't that the first time a monster's ever been counted in one of our kill counts?
It has, actually. Yeah.
I think it has.
So we've never counted anything else because everything else sucks. So then we fast forward to 54:50, where we find out the new guy with the slick down hair, aka Jim Carrey, is the leader of the she-demons, and he's trapped a guy in a bathroom.
Yep, there he is. There's Jim now.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Now, I did make note at about 52 minutes into the movie, that's a little bit back, but you don't have to back it up, that they finally mentioned that, all right, there's something strange about this place. You know, after all this shit's all going on, they're saying, oh, something's weird here.
Yeah, after all that fucking shit, now they're gonna say it. Shit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like not waking up in the middle of a fucking abandoned hospital with a bunch of strangers. That's not weird. That's a normal Saturday night for you.
No,
shit. I want to hang out with you then. Yeah, so then we find out Daniel, the Jim Carrey dude, is leader. And then at 56 exactly, he turns the demons loose on one of the characters by name Teddy, but the demon kills it off screen. Yep. So we can't count that, which
can't count that either.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we get the main guy who, and the little girl who happen to see this happening and realize that he's controlling the demon. So then they take off, trying to find a place to hide. They come across this laundry room and they see a laundry chute, and so they decide to,
as I call it in my notes, I called it fishing with a kid.
It's kind of what it is.
They put her on a rope and they snake her ass down there to protect her, but
it's kind of smart because they, like you said, they lower her down and then they close the door on one of the sheets so that she is hidden down in there. And then they run into another room, an adjacent room, to hide. So it's kind of smart. I think it's kind of rather clever. But then Daniel comes by, and this this is stupid as shit. So he comes in there, he walks in there with his demons, and he's right by the door to the chute. And the room where they're in is literally like 6 feet away. Yep.
And it's like he's telling them to bring their ass out.
Yeah.
Do this, that, and the other. They don't respond to him. Says, well, whatever, because he already knows the kid is in the chute.
But what bothers me is that if he knows the where they're at, there's no fucking door. The next room, there's no door. It's like a big double wide like doorway, but there's no fucking doors. He could just literally walk the 6 feet over to them and get them, but he doesn't. Instead, he opens the door to the chute and which drops the girl down.
And he goes, have it your way, and he just opens the door and drops the kid.
Yeah. So and then he leaves, which is fucking doesn't make any sense. So then he leaves.
And there's no death.
There's no death. Nope.
Yeah, he opened the chute, but you don't know what happens to the kid.
Not yet. It's off screen, but it doesn't happen anything yet. But then we go to a laundry room where we have Chester Molester with a shovel. I don't know what he's looking for because I don't care. But then he ends up finding he finds the little girl who hid in one of the dryers.
Yeah.
But right after he finds her, the two main people show up and are able to save her from him.
Thwart him from his piggish ways.
Yeah, from his. Oh yeah, so he ends up taking her to like a pool area, empty pool area. But Rachel shows up with a shovel and smacks him and beats him down with a shovel because she remembers being molested by him when she was younger.
Yep.
And that's when Daniel, the Jim Carrey dude, shows up.
Now, see what's funny. This is a part where they kind of explain kind of what's going on because he comes in there and he starts talking about how I've already got him, but he says, "Go ahead, do it. He deserves it." So she takes the bait and she fucking kills him, and in the process, then condemns herself as well to hell.
Right, because he's already going to hell.
What what I have devised at this point is he's putting victims in the same building as the people who perpetrated the victims and giving, since the perpetrators are already going to hell supposedly.
Yeah.
He's giving the victims the chance to quote unquote do the right thing, to either forgive or enact their vengeance.
And by doing so, damning themselves to hell.
Exactly. So he's down there trying to collect souls.
So after she kills the molester, she gets dragged into the water nearby by a couple of demons who drown her. It's nothing spectacular, but let's go ahead and count it for kill 3.
Hell yeah, it counts. It's on screen.
We're an hour and 10 minutes into this motherfucker, and we've had
3 deaths.
Yeah, 3 deaths total. So we need to get some more kills in here. So now we've got the two main people, I forget their names, and the girl, running down the hallway, trying to get away from Daniel / Jim Carrey. Daniel Carrey, I guess you can call him. Actually, guys, I would say he's a mixture of Jim Carrey and David Tennant.
Yeah.
He's got like that lanky David Tennant like look to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually for half decent acted.
No, yeah.
It's not really that bad.
No, it's not. Even the little girl isn't that bad as well.
The little girl is great. Now, we also need to make note of the main character, the woman. She is in there, I think, because she had an abortion.
Yes, she did. That's right.
She made an abortion.
She had an abortion.
That's an important thing to know.
And the main guy's in there because he was in an accident that killed a bunch of people.
And I must also add that Jim Carrey knows the Force.
Yes, that's right. There's a scene with this is another dumbass scene. Okay, so They're running down a hallway away from him. He uses the force to pull them towards him. They're able to grab this plug conduit that's loose. They're able to grab and hold it, but he's still using the force.
Yep.
This is what... Goddamn fucking lazy ass demons. He's using the force to pull them. When they grab onto the conduit, he, instead of walking towards them the 6.5 goddamn feet to just grab them, he turns his hand to use the force harder.
Yes.
To pull him. Like, just walk the 6 goddamn feet to get him, you dumb fuck. Like, why you just stop? Don't. So then he gets the guy and then goes to grab Rachel, but unbeknownst to him, the room she has entered is a holy room.
Is the chapel.
It's
the chapel of the old hospital. Yeah.
That's right. So he cannot enter because he's obviously a demon. So he takes off. No, he tells her that if she does not come out of the room, he is going to kill the dude instead. And so she comes out and he traps her, and then
he does this super flash move too. He just like zips real fast.
Yeah. And so as he's like choking her, he goes to make like this weird demon thing, and she ends up stabbing him in the fucking eye.
She's doing the mummy mouth, I call it.
Yeah.
I call it the mummy mouth when they do that demon scream with a big maw. And then, she stabs us right in the fucking head with a cross.
With a cross that she grabbed from the room.
Yep.
He's got a cross in the eye. And so he goes down. So he pulls it out. And so she goes and grabs the dude. And he's kind of like, he's not fully awake yet. So she's trying to get him out. The Jim Carrey dude calls his demons over. The Jim Carrey, David Tennant dude calls the demons over. Which, again, I wish they had more of these demons in the movie.
Yep.
They were cool to see. The design was neat.
Now tell me this though. Remember there was a couple of instances where he was injured or somebody scratched him or did something, hit him with something and he bled.
Yeah.
And he healed right up.
Mm-hmm.
How come his fucking eye don't heal?
Because it was stabbed by a cross.
I guess.
So
I guess that makes sense.
The holiness of the cross.
Permanently damaged.
Exactly. Versus the human tools that they use.
I'm thinking too much. See,
Yeah.
this don't need that kind of level of thinking.
We're adding subtext to a movie that doesn't need it. So anyway, so he's sitting there telling him that he's going to take them both to hell, and then he mentions to him that she had an abortion, but then he tells her that the guy caused the wreck that ended up killing her husband.
Yes.
So they're all sort of interconnected because it was in a car wreck. Her husband died from it, but she never met the guy that caused it. But it turns out to be the guy that's right there.
That's right.
He's hoping that she will not forgive him, so he will kill him, thereby damning his... Well, her soul's already damned because she had an abortion. Supposedly. So, but she wants him to kill him. And so he gives her the blade that he had held on to for a while. But then all of a sudden, so she goes up like she's going to kill him. But then she stops and says that she forgives him.
Yep.
But that goes to piss him off. And then he runs after her. She turns around, whacks him in the head with that blade, and is standing there as the demons are starting to come towards her. And right before that happens, all of a sudden, the little girl comes in. And this is when we're given plot twist number 1.
Which I actually liked.
Yeah.
This was a very cool plot twist.
I liked all the plot twists that came in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so plot twist number 1. Turns out that the girl is actually an angel.
Yes.
And so what this is this is like a contest. So the rules were he could tempt these people into committing acts that would damn their souls of the ones that were not damned already, and he could take them. But when that girl forgave the guy, he was going to take her soul anyway.
He was going to go after her anyway.
Was not part of the rules. So the little girl who's an angel came up.
The devil don't play by the rules.
That's right. To tell him that, no, you are not taking her because she gave him forgiveness. So you're not allowed to take her. So then little girl scares the shit out of demons who leave.
They all haul ass. They're like, oh, hell no.
Using the force, bitch slaps that dude against the wall.
Yep.
And he looks scared. Right there, he looks like Jim Carrey. And that scene looks like Jim Carrey. Yeah, that face was very Carrey-ish. And so the demons start to come towards her, but then she's like, back off, motherfucker. I'll whoop your ass, bitch. And they're like, oh, shit, she's going to whoop our ass. So then she force pushes him against the wall, and all these hands come out of the wall and take him back to hell.
Yep. Which is funny because I don't know if he was like one of the main demons that was working for the devil, or if he was the devil and just got sent back to hell.
Never explained. It's just explained that
no explanation.
He's in charge of the she demon. So then, after that happens, she walks up to him, to the guy and the girl, and then she, plot twist number 2, tells the girl that she is the child that she aborted.
She started recognizing her eyes and stuff like that, and then she is basically the spirit of the baby that she aborted.
But that she forgives her for doing it.
Yep.
And that she should harbor no guilt for doing so. And this scene is actually really well acted.
It really was.
Kind of felt something while I was watching it.
I was shocked. I was like, holy shit.
And so, and then talks to...
I was like, what the fuck is this touching, well-acted scene doing in a fucking shitty horror movie?
Yeah, no shit. So then she goes to the guy and tells him she needs you. She needs you to help her. And then puts her hand on him, white flash, and then we're transported to a car wreck scene on a freeway. And this is plot twist number 3.
Which none explained.
No.
Yet.
So he wakes up in a car that's sideways, and he gets out, and this is plot twist number 3, where as he's walking through the wreckage, trying to find her, the other girl, he comes across every single person that was in the hospital.
That's it.
They're all part of the car wreck. It's like a 10-car pileup or whatever, and he comes across every single one.
That's it.
That's in there. And now the cool thing is, or the interesting thing is, that anybody who died in that hospital is dead in the car wreck. But anybody who survived is alive, because like the Muslim or the Arabic guy who survived the hanging, he finds him and he's alive. But everybody else that died in the hospital is dead.
If they die in the hospital, they're dead. So
Which is pretty cool.
I thought it was really neat.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? And unfortunately, like I said, they didn't set it up. But I guess at this point, it didn't really fucking matter.
No.
You know, because they just didn't say shit.
Yeah.
But what's cool is he goes over there, he gives CPR to the girl.
He finds her, gives her,
brings her, and she starts to breathe because I guess she was going to die.
Yeah.
So he saves her life. And then on the way out, I guess after he gives her CPR, he's strapped in the ambulance. And in true stupid fashion, as he's driving off, the ambulance driver turns around to say something smart ass, and it's Jim Carrey.
It's Jim Carrey Devil. Yeah.
That's what he calls Jim Carrey Devil. Yep.
It's very much the ending from the Twilight Zone movie. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Yeah. With Dan Aykroyd.
See something really scary?
Where Dan Aykroyd is the ambulance driver.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much. That's what it reminded me of, and that's the end of the movie.
That was the end of the movie. Damn.
Yeah. So, James, why don't you give me your review?
I will make it
score.
brief and quick.
Okay.
Acting, spiked. I mean, there were spikes of good, mostly shitty, but I did like the acting at the end. It was actually fairly strong for a shitty horror movie.
Yeah.
The special effects were good. The costumes were good.
Yeah, they're really cool.
The story itself was all over the fucking place. I didn't like that because there wasn't nothing followed. Nothing was explained. So in general, you know, it's not horrible, but I'm going middle of the road with this one because it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this one 3 turds.
Okay, 3 turds.
Middle of the road, 3 turds. It's
Not
not quite good enough to garner a 2, but this is one you want to drink, and you want to drink heavily while watching this one.
Yeah. I'm going to kind of mirror your review there. The thing that really, it would have got a higher score for me, but the thing that bothered me was that this movie was only 1 hour and 37 minutes long, so hour and a half basically.
It hurt.
Not very long, but god dang, it felt longer, and I felt like they could have cut out at least 25 minutes of movie.
Yes.
It still would have worked, it would have flowed, and it would have been a lot tighter and a lot better.
Yes.
Because there were parts, some of the parts in between, the parts that we didn't talk about were the parts where I was bored out of my fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had done that, it would have got a higher score. Like you, I love the practical effects, the costume design, the creatures were cool. I enjoyed all the plot twists at the end. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
The acting was good. David Tennant Carey wasn't too bad. So,
well, like I said, those things saved it from a 4 or 5.
Yeah,
me,
absolutely. So I'm gonna give it a 3.
There
it's
you
worth
go.
It's worth at least one watch. Drink while you watch it though. But yeah, after that, there's nothing to come back to for this one, unfortunately. No. But yeah, definitely give it a 3. It's not as bad as a 4 or 5, but it's not as good as a 1 or 2.
No.
So yeah. So that was the movie. I mean, it's not a long review for the movie, but I mean, again, there's probably 25, 30 minutes of stuff that we didn't cover.
Well, like I said, when you hear him say like, well, at 24 minutes and this, that, and that, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay, and at 42, literally that 20 minutes, there was nothing going wrong. They were just wandering halls and useless dialogue and stuff. And like I said, it didn't help with the story at all. It was just them talking about stuff, but nothing put the story together. You know, it was just, it all came together at the end. That's when you started figuring it out.
And like, none of the other characters, like besides the two main people and the young girl and then David, Tennant Carey, none of the other characters really were interesting enough to the point where you like, you cared to know about them. So anytime they were in the scene, you were just like, oh my God, we're done. Hurry up, kill them and get to the next one, please.
I was going to say, I got some kills and I got some RTs.
Yeah, no.
So
we actually, what's funny is that we actually got more RTs and RAs in this movie than we did kills. We only got
that is true.
We got 3 kills. we had 3 sets of RTs, a couple of sets of RAs, but we had them longer in duration than we did the kills.
And that was the thing. It wasn't like the kills, like I said, we only got 3 kills. There were more kills, but they weren't on screen.
Yeah, so we don't count
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
See, if you're gonna waste my fucking time, kill a motherfucker on screen so I can see it.
Exactly. I want to see the work you put into the kills.
Yes.
You know, which is why like movies like Friday the 13th are so awesome, because you see every single kill on screen.
Every motherfucker dies.
You see the artistry that the special effects department put into those kills.
Yes.
That's part of the charm of them.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. All right, man. Well, that was a decent, fun movie, but I'm ready to hit on for the next one.
Yeah.
How about you? I mean, the one we have coming up next.
Ouch.
Pray for us, people.
Pray for us big time.
It's
a little painful.
It is very painful, but
we usually don't preview them, but this one will probably not be a very long review.
Yeah, I'm already thinking it's going to be a 5+1 type of review. So we'll guess we have to wait and see for the next episode.
Yes, we will.
In the meantime, James,
man, if it ain't,
you want.
Let me just put it this way.
We don't know how to end this fucking thing.
I don't know how to end it, but all I'll tell you is if you want to follow us, make sure to follow us on, we have a YouTube channel. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter.
We got a Patreon,
of course. Patreon.com.
Send us your reviews for the contest.
Yeah. Get them reviews going. We still got a bunch of names in the bucket.
Yep.
So we'll be giving those movies away probably within the next 4 to 5 weeks, because I think we got like this next movie we're doing, and then we got like 2 more after that, and then season 3 is a wrap.
Yep. But hey, look, man, I'm glad you were back in studio. It's been too long.
Me too, brother.
This is how we started the show, and while the distance streaming was effective.
This season literally lasted the entire pandemic.
Yeah, it's just so much more fun to have you in studio, because it's better to play off
Amen, brother.
And it's better to see your reactions and how pissed you get. So, yeah. So until then, this is Chris, and I'll see you at the next Shit Fest.
Yeah, and this is James, and if it ain't on What the Suck, it ain't shit.